Hello, my name is Heather Brand and I'm a clinician here at Planned Parenthood of Greater Texas. And today we're going to be covering how to do an intramuscular or IM injection for gender-affirming hormone therapy. For each injection, you should have a clean flat surface, clean hands, your medication, a 1 ml syringe, 2 needles, one for drawing up your medication and one for your injection, 2 alcohol prep pads, one for cleaning your vial and one for cleaning your injection site, a Band-Aid, and a Sharps container for your used injection supplies. To discard of your injection supplies, you can purchase a Sharps bin at the pharmacy. You can also use a laundry detergent bottle or a milk carton, something that's a hard plastic. As long as you write Sharps on the container, securely fasten the top and put tape around that as well, you can dispose of that in your regular trash. All of your injection supplies are meant for single use, which means you use them once and then you immediately put them in your Sharps container. When you pick up your medication, you should always check that you have been given the correct medication. Depo-testosterone, depo-estradiol, testosterone valerate, estradiol valerate, for example, and the correct strength. The medication name should be clearly displayed on the vial. You will most likely see the brand name slightly larger with the generic medication name underneath. Common testosterone strengths include 200 milligrams per milliliter or 100 milligrams per milliliter, and common estradiol strengths include 20 milligrams per milliliter or 5 milligrams per milliliter. The strength of the medication will be on the label underneath the medication name. If you were given the incorrect strength, this will require you to draw up a different amount of medication, so notify your healthcare provider if this happens. You also need to check the expiration date of your medication. The expiration date should be in a smaller text on the label next to the lot number. Do not use your medication past the expiration date. Before you draw up your medication, hold your vial up to the light to check for floaters or other contaminants in the vial. If your medication looks contaminated, do not use it and contact the pharmacy. Keep the medication in case the pharmacy asks you to return it. The hormone is suspended in oil, which can be a bit more uncomfortable to inject, so before performing your injection, roll the vial in your hands to warm up the medication. First, pop the top off of your vial. Once that goes off, it does not go back on. The rubber stopper in the center of your vial keeps your medication from spilling out. Before each use, you always want to clean the top of your vial off with an alcohol prep pad. So with a single wipe, clean off the rubber stopper and allow it to air dry. Do not wipe off the vial with anything else. First, you're going to prepare your syringe for drawing up your medication. When you twist on your needles, try not to touch the tips of the supplies to keep everything clean. A 22 gauge needle is a good size for drawing up your medication. Make sure you twist from the base and not from the top, which is too flimsy and you may accidentally poke yourself. Pull this green safety feature out of the way. This feature is here so that when you're done using this needle, instead of putting on this plastic top and accidentally poking yourself, you'll simply push down on a flat surface until you hear it click, securely closing your needle. Draw air into the syringe that is equal to your dose of medication. By putting air from your syringe into your vial, you help maintain the pressure in the vial, making it easier to draw up your medication in the future. So for example, today we'll be drawing 0.2 mLs into the syringe, same as our dose. So I pull the plunger back to the 0.2 ml mark. Pull the top off of your needle, and then holding your vial on a flat surface, put the needle through the middle of your rubber stopper. Inject the air into your vial, flip your vial upside down, and pull your plunger way past your medication dose, because first you'll just be drawing up air. Then push your plunger to your medication line, ensuring that all air goes out of your syringe. Turn the vial right side up, pull the needle straight out, and cap your needle using a flat surface. Do not use any part of your body to close the needle. Then, twisting from the base, remove your needle and immediately dispose in your Sharps bin. As long as you don't push your plunger down, your medication will not spill out of the syringe. And now we're going to prepare a syringe for performing our injection. A 22 gauge 1-inch needle is a good size for performing an intramuscular injection. So twisting from the base, give a firm twist and pull your safety feature out of the way. Set your needle down. So now that your medication is ready, we're going to get the injection site ready. And we perform intramuscular or IM injections on the muscle that's on the side of the thigh. And this muscle is called the vastus lateralis. If you have difficulty performing your own injections, you can have a support person perform the injection on your hip. Talk with your healthcare provider and they will review these instructions with you and your support person. For performing your injection, make sure that your feet are flat on the ground. And to find the best injection spot for an IM injection, place the outside edge of your non-dominant hand at the top of your kneecap, then your other hand right above that one, and then now your first hand right above that one. Rotate your hand out, give a pinch, and this is where you'll perform your injection. Basically, that space that your second hand was covering up, the muscle on the side of the thigh, is where you'll perform your injection. You should rotate legs and injection sites weekly. It is easiest to perform your first injection with your dominant hand on your opposite side. Open up your alcohol prep pad and wiping in a circular motion away from where you will perform your injection, clean the skin and allow it to air dry. Pull the cap off your needle. Pinch the skin. When you insert the needle, you want to insert at a 90-degree angle, so parallel with the floor. Insert the needle 3/4 inch to 1 inch in. Insert the needle in a smooth motion through the skin and into the muscle. Push the plunger all the way down and pull the needle straight out. Immediately cap your needle, dispose in the shark fin, and apply your Band-Aid. Thank you for watching this video on how to perform a self-injection. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your healthcare provider.